Again, just for our listeners, can you explain what is dopamine and how does it work?
So dopamine essentially stimulates the reward center in our brain. If you can think about the last time you bought a new phone or had a new car or bought new clothes, so the feeling you get when you buy something, that awesome feeling, or today's age is called retail therapy, right? Well, I think it's a very misused word because it's not therapy. It's just your brain giving you a hit of dopamine. And what happens is, let's say you bought a new shirt today, you got a new rush of dopamine. The next time you wear that shirt, yeah, it feels good, but maybe not so good. The third time, fourth time, fifth time, 10th time you wear it, every time you wear it for the next time, and you feel that feeling decreasing, that's the sense of dopamine decreasing over time. And after the 10th, 20th time, you don't even feel like it's a new shirt anymore. And it just feels like everything else. The shirt you bought 2 months ago could feel just the same as the shirt you bought 2 years ago. So that's the sense of dopamine reducing in your brain. And then the next time you buy a new shirt, again, you get that kick, you get that rush, and that's your brain giving you a kick of dopamine.
Yes, but without the true joy of having something.
Correct. It's a very, I would say, short-lived feeling. Of course,
Mhm.
it's a very important neurochemical that we do need, but we're addicted to dopamine, right? So every time we order something on Amazon and we get this notification that, okay, your package is going to be delivered in 2 days, that's a hit of dopamine. When we order a cab on Uber and we get that cab in 5 minutes, that's a hit of dopamine. When we order a meal online and that meal comes to us in 20 minutes, that's a hit of dopamine. Our generation, the millennial generation, is addicted to dopamine, and we're not able to have that patience to wait for something longer and have that sense of delayed gratification. That's why I think we're addicted to overstimulation, and we need to kind of have these retreats where we kind of understimulate ourselves and have, for example, Bill Gates has a thing he calls Think Week, where he sits in a log cabin for a week with no phone, no internet, and just sits and reads and thinks about larger things in life. So if we're able to figure out ways to reduce stimulation, maybe even just for one day a week or even 1 hour a week, I think that will help us to rewire our brains and help us to, wean ourselves off that dopamine addiction.